Growing up, the only screen I had was on a window. I know, poor me. No smartphone, no computer, not even a TV. All my friends had a TV, but my brother threw marbles through the glass of ours. My mom said, "If you break that TV again, I'm taking it away." I've always admired her resolve. She didn't just take the TV away for an hour like I do with my kids' iPhones. She took the TV away for good. We got up to a lot of good and a lot of stupid things because we didn't have screens. I have a few broken teeth, a couple scars, and have sustained more than one severe electrical shock. While we waited for the bus, we used to see who could hang onto the electric fence longest before being blown off. Is that really better than how we wait for the bus today? I was offline until near the end of my second degree. In journalism school, we were only beginning to use email, and just before we graduated, I got a shout out in the Globe and Mail for a website I made about the G7. It was just a list of a few extremely long URLs. Caught up in the 90s boom, I was a magazine editor in San Francisco, and then a web content creator for a pair of race car owners in Kelowna. By then, the web was becoming an integral part of my work life. Living in Halifax, I could work in Kelowna via some very clunky chat rooms and email. When my kids were little, only one of my friends had a cell phone. A winemaker, she would sell wine while watching a ballet class. We all got phones, then our kids all got phones. The jump to portability was huge. We suddenly had social media at our fingertips, and it was all shiny and new. It felt like we were falling in love. The infatuation is over, and I'm at a different stage in my relationship with digital technology. We've grown a little old together, and I'm a little jaded. When it becomes a control freak, I back away. I want my privacy, but being nearby feels essential. And it's hard to think of a life as online and offline anymore. They're so intertwined and inform each other and modify how we interact in both of those worlds. Digital tech and I have done great things together. We've used Facebook to fight a school closure. And in the process, neighbors reconnected and saw the importance of our culture and our place. I use tech to more easily facilitate reaching back in time. I direct a Renaissance music ensemble. We have a website, do social media promo, find archaic music on choral wikis, and connect and perform with other musicians around the world. Digital tech and I do some not so great things together. We have subpar online presence at work due to standardized web layout from our provincial office, and there's no appetite for social media. And at home, I get inside a bubble of reading only information from like-minded sources. My kids and I are learning together. They know cyberbullies and how to use the latest apps, and I tell them about the real bullies that are collecting their data and what that means for our society and our democracy. Our family is trying to modify our behavior, and we're wondering what we can do to stop big companies modifying ours without our permission. We're retraining ourselves, we're using ad blockers, turning off notifications, dealing with FOMO, which makes me think my mom was onto something. We screeched and howled that we were missing out on TV that our friends were watching. But missing out is a fact of life, and learning to be okay with missing out might be the way to stay connected to the best in both worlds.